days, the big activity was the magazines, because the magazines, new ones come in each month, and they have to be placed to where you would put them up and they're around the store, like on a telephone booth, like that, and take the old ones out, and they were sent in packages, and the company picked them up. That's how I became familiar with the old magazines those days. That's the fun that we had. Of course, we had other kind of magazines too, and the Boy Scout magazines and stuff. There were other type of magazines we weren't supposed to read. They were for older. You should have read some of them. I don't think my parents ever realized what we were selling in the store.
Oh yeah, they didn't realize it.
Sold stuff in the store. What is going on here?
Who was buying those?
That's how we learn stuff.
That's
I became a member of the, what is it?
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters. That's a club. That's an international club of people throughout the world now, men and women. But you had an opportunity during the program to introduce the table topics that would be discussed. You didn't know what it was going to be. You know, what do you think about? Name one of the candidates for president or something. Mainline Toastmaster Club, 1198, annual speech contest, David T. Bunnan, first prize, February 10th, 1972, a little while ago. Winner, Suburban Division, Fall, 1975, a little while ago. Humorous speech contest, BHC, what is that? BHC 6869. What's BHC? Baltimore Hebrew Congregation?
Yeah.
Could that be? Second place.
So you got really good at the piano and used to go to parties
I was good at making it up, you know, the songs, and once you get the hang of it, you get the knack of it, you can do quite a bit. And you get the people to sing with it, you know. Even stuff like I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, things like that. And then people would sing with it. It was good. Piano was always important to me. And I became sort of the center of attention because I played the piano. And I did play the piano. In other words, I was the one that was not getting the lessons.
But you got very good.
So I didn't, heck with the lessons. I'm going to play Minuet and G. I can't play it today. But other songs I realized, well, you could figure it out.
You can play Rhapsody in Blue.
We play Rhapsody in Blue and different things.
And then you met Mom and she sang with you.
Yeah, we had our whole thing. Yeah. When you were young,
I used to go with you.
You go with me to the nursing home. I sort of remember that.
I remember that.
Yeah. And we'd play something, and then they would sing it. Yeah, that was fun. no matter if we went to different nursing homes, whatever, we still, a lot of them remember the same things, like 5'2", eyes of blue, blue, what those 5 feet can do. Can anybody see my gal? Great stuff.
Yeah.
They get the people to sing it. Well, that became my whole career, was just sing along. Get people to sing the songs that they liked,
And they loved it.
and if they can sing a few of them, you got it made. And that's showbiz.
That's showbiz, huh?
This is a CD that I made a few years ago. It's got my grandson on there. And it's got the words to the different songs. Embraceable You.
Don't be a naughty baby. Come to Papa, do. My sweet embraceable you. Not bad.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you. Oh, get my, in the camera. Austin, get my camera. Get my camera. Get my camera.
And Austin. And Jonathan.
Let's take a picture. Go ahead and take a picture. Turn it on.
Cut it? I think we should cut it into little,
Here we go.
Do what?
Take a picture of that. Okay.
Yes, I went into the Navy and drafted. You knew you were going to be drafted. It was during the war. A certain period of time, you could join the Navy before you were drafted into the Army. In other words, before you were 18. Still 17. Had a sailor suit, blue suit, and a white suit. And that jacket, I wish I had that jacket. It's 2 years. I was in the Navy. So that was a long period of time, and it included during the World War II. During the time of Pearl Harbor. I was at Pearl Harbor. I got pictures somewhere. I came across them. A bunch of weird-looking guys. They were my shipmates. You know, were sitting around on board ship. Our ship was not very big.
You remember doing Morse code?
Yeah. If you hear it, you're not thinking about it. Something will come in a commercial or something. You know, you'll copy it in your mind and say, what the heck, what? You know, da is a, da did it is B, da did C, da did it is D, did. Is he? It's easy. Did. 5 dits, that's 5. That's a number 5. And that's what I dealt with when I was aboard ship, was 2 things. One had to do with the weather. We had orographers aboard ship who had certain symbols on their jersey indicating the weather, and they knew how to interpret the stuff that I told them. I don't know what I told them. I just gave them a sheet of paper with numbers on it. I didn't know what the numbers meant. but it was easy code because it was just 5, 7, 8, 9, whatever, it was a bunch of numbers. And they sent that off to Pearl Harbor and to different places in the Pacific. And then I was in the Pacific. That was a long time ago. We had 3 children. First was Tom, then Roy, and then Amy, and there she is. There she is. And Tom was the oldest. So he was the boss of Roy, pretty much, but Roy was, nobody could push him around. He's a pretty tough guy. Roy was a little boy. And he was looking around the house, had a big house out, not in this part of, not near Wynwood, but not far from here. And he wanted to know if they, do you have a chess set? I said they didn't know. And he said, well, if you had one, where would you keep it? And that was this difficult thing. Very smart kid, and still is. I don't know if you, what do you remember about Roy? He said some weird things.
Here we are. There's Uncle Roy. See Uncle Roy? Who's that? Look at that. Look at that. Who's that guy? Who is that? It's stuck in his mouth. Did you see that? No, see that. There's their David. You see it? How you doing? I see you. That's you. Oh, I see you. There's us. Well, look. You want to see Mama and Papa?
Yeah, let's see Mama and Papa. Let's see Mama and Papa.
Call their names.
Mama, Papa, Mama, Papa.
Wave to them. Wave.
Mama, look at the camera.
Look at
There's Mama waving.
What do you remember about me when I
About
was
you?
little?
Little girl, you're a sweet little girl. You eventually wanted to go and visit your mama,
Yeah,
our mother.
yes.
And we put you on a plane and you, I can't believe it.
But I was only like 8 years old.
You were very young.
I was young.
Yeah, my
And
mother must have had a time.
my mom thought I would only be there for maybe a week. And I stayed the whole summer. I was there for 8 weeks. Didn't want to come home.
My mother taught her everything.
Yeah, she did. It was the most precious time of my life. Well, you have wonderful grandchildren. How about Garrett and Natasha?
Fantastic, I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
They're adorable.
They are adorable and intelligent.
And then I had 3 children.
And then you had 3 children.
And I had Kimmy, Austin, and John.
We got extra pencils.
Well, how is
Wait,
that?
say cheese.
I'm saying cheese. What kind of cheese?
Any kind.
Any kind? I like Swiss cheese.
Oh no, I got you this. I accidentally got this.
What relationship advice do you have for me and Amanda?
You do.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, I would hesitate to say anything at all. First of all, I'm assuming that the relationship, as I can say it, is a good relationship, and that you people are still together for a long period of time for young people. That's very unusual. That's very unusual. And you're both talented, and I think you respect each other's talents, and that's good. So you can see that. In other words, I say I can see that. That you're a pair, and that's good. I like you both, and I wouldn't want to lose either one of you. So that's good. That's going the right way.
What's the secret to a long-lasting marriage?
You know, I was thinking.
Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. That's hard. I know.
So, and Mom passed away,
I know.
and I can't believe it. No, I mean, it was.
She said,
She did everything. Thank you.
Eileen last year said the secret to a happy marriage is leftovers.
Her name was Eileen.
You lost a glove. Ah, yes, I remember it well. That brilliant sky, the Russian songs. Ah, yes, I remember it well. You wore a gown of gold. Am I growing old?
Yay.
Maybe I'm old-fashioned, feeling as I do. Maybe I am living in the past. But when I meet the right one, I know that I'll be true. My first love will be my last. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlit kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too is when I'll fall in love with you.
If the people remember me and the smile, if they remember things we did, that would be great. Some of the old ones, like I just spoke to somebody on the phone yesterday who's from my childhood. He's my age, same age as me, unbelievably. But I can remember, so I'm very proud of my children, and most proud that they all want to get together and include me to the best they can. Well, I don't always know what's going on, so. But I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. You're very good, all of you. I thank you.
We love you.
I love you.